Welcome back to my Dark Souls challenge run, where viewers decide level ups and more. Last time we created our bandit, conquered the Asylum Demon, started exploring Lord One, killed the Taurus Demon, and then got stuck at the Bell Gargoyles. I also already received the first level ups, which as of now were completely random. So far, no upgrades or spells for me. After the Bell Gargoyles royally kicked my ass last time, I came up with an amazing plan. Just trying it again! Okay, that didn't work out. So, plan B. Trying it again! Yeah, okay. That was such shit. That was really shitty. And again. And again? Oh, come on! Yeah, okay, that was unlucky. Yeah, as you can see, I basically tried to grind it out. Now, in fact, I did try using other strategies, such as rolling like a madman and just go ham with attacking. I also went for another round exploring the other areas and actually got some additional items. No substantial upgrades or other, just minor stuff. Something I tried to figure out is which of the two Bell Gargoyles should I actually prioritize. The crucial thing about this fight was surviving the phase where I have both gargoyles at the same time. As soon as I finally can beat one of them, there's a high chance I will also beat the second one with just enough patience. In most fights, I went for the Bell Gargoyle you are starting with. I only went for the other gargoyle when he just happens to be nearby anyway. That seemed to be a mistake. Concentrating on the second gargoyle, who is primarily spamming the dangerous fire breath, seemed to be the key. And then... Yes! 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 Oh, fucking finally! I finally did it! Yes! I'm so dead inside now! I fucking did it! Oh my god! And thanks for the level ups! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, fucking finally! Oh! Yep, the sounds of success. It took me around 4 to 5 hours in total, but in the end, I was victorious. Now, what vast places await me after the next door? Well, the first bell. And that's it. I couldn't continue further here. Now, don't get me wrong, getting some story progress is always nice, but I was expecting the next huge area afterwards. Well, nothing I could do about it though. Back to the other places. I completely ruled out the New London ruins for now due to the unkillable ghosts and went to the graveyard first. There I managed to enter the catacombs, just to find out that the skeletons in there can revive themselves. So I quickly left the place. Then I explored the Darkwood Garden again, but not before paying the blacksmith another visit. Only then I realized that the blacksmith is not only selling titanite chunks, but has multiple tabs in his shop to switch through. That finally got me my first new weapon with higher damage output that I am also able to actually use. I advanced fairly far into the forest and even was able to see its boss, the Moonlight Butterfly. It hit me once, took out about 3/4 of my health, and I quickly decided this is a boss fight I will do later. I decided to go back to the Underberg and try to defeat the Black Knight I skipped when I was the first time in that area. And with enough patience, I was actually able to beat him and found my first ring. I also realized there was a ladder near the bridge with the dragon I have yet to climb down, and found an entire new area, including a shortcut to the bonfire in the Underberg. It was fairly late however, so I only took a quick look and left that area for now. On the next stream, I started properly exploring the area. It was a rough place with fast moving enemies and somewhat limited space to work with. So it was not really surprising I died a fair few times here. After some time however, I managed to clear the area and found the next boss fight. It was the infamous Cobra Demon. I heard from that boss before and remembered him to be an especially annoying boss. So I decided to do some additional exploration first before actually tackling him. There was still another knight left I had found in the meantime, so I tried to beat him, but then... lol. Okay! Thanks, I guess? Well, he didn't technically die, so I haven't gotten anything from him, and at the top of the tower there was nothing. That was kinda a bummer. After that, I gave the Moonlight Butterfly a proper try. I died without being able to strike the boss once. Thinking that a ranged weapon is a necessity here, something I haven't acquired at this point, I once again left the boss for now. I remember the dragon on the bridge again. You see, the dragon is actually guarding an entrance I haven't entered yet, and after a few tries, I was actually able to get past the dragon. The reward was fairly disappointing however. A small area with a bonfire and a not so useful shortcut. Nothing really to it. And for that I got roasted several times. Well, to be fair, the bonfire actually did have one use. It was basically next to the tower with the second Black Knight. Being able to respawn that close to him when I die, I took another shot at the Black Knight in the tower. What happened was one of the weirdest fights I had in the game. And I think I clipped him again. Can I attack him with the other, with the upward strike here? Oh my god, okay. I can actually do that. Cheat! What? No, he can be as well. Shit, he can cheat back. Oh, that is so dumb. Oh, he's gone. He's completely gone now. Yeah, I'm not getting a lock on him anymore. Yeah, I think he despawned. Yes! Hey, I got a title chunk! We officially beat him, I guess. Well, whatever it takes to beat the harder enemies. I fought the enemies at the bridge and got something very useful. Oh, please give me a crossbow. Yes! My first ranged weapon. That opened up a lot of options. I rushed to the Swift to buy bolts and then tried to kill the lightning demon. So far, every time I entered the Darkroom Gardens, I just ran past him, but I would feel safer with him gone entirely. With the crossbow, I would be able to shoot him down between his fairly slow lightning bolts, as he wouldn't voluntarily close the distance to use attacks that are way more dangerous. In fact, I quickly discovered that due to the rubble lying around in the arena, there were spots where I was able to attack him with the crossbow. But in return, his lightning bolts were blocked all the time. So I defeated him in the most cheesy way possible. Okay, alright, let's turn on fast fire mode.
Oh, yeah.
With the crossbow, it was also time for another retry of the Moonlight Butterfly. However, while I was finally able to deal some damage now, the damage output in itself was quite pitiful. I survived long enough to discover that sometimes you can actually attack it with melee weapons. The problem, however, was that having the crossbow and a melee weapon equipped at the same time actually gets really messy with my equipment load. As for the Moonlight Butterfly, I really wanted to have a fast roll, severely limiting me in my armor choices. Because of that, I decided that while technically I might be able to defeat that boss already, I would rather skip it for now and try to get more equipment load and better items in the meantime. So, back to the copper deal. Died multiple times. Okay, fine, let's try to farm out some bolts and try the Moonlight Butterfly again. Yeah, it was really a weird time. I kinda made a lot of progress with exploring the areas, getting new stuff and beating some mini-bosses, but the options I was left with in the end all kinda sucked. So I went back and forth, trying the same things over and over, while not really being able to tell what is the most doable thing to do at the moment. After Moonlight Butterfly was another failure, due to that exact lack of options, I decided to actually give the New London Ruins another try. My idea was to not deal with the unkillable ghost at all, but instead just try to run through, exploring as much as possible and getting every item along the way. And in fact, I got so far that I met Igor, who is setting transient curses. That item temporarily allowed me to fight the ghost. Now, technically I already had 2 of these for quite a while. Without knowing how to get more of them, however, New London Ruins still didn't seem to be a viable option. Knowing, however, that now I can get as many of these curses as I want, New London Ruins might finally be a place to properly explore. That, however, was something for later, as I ended the stream at that point. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter or join my Discord. Just click on the links in the description. See ya!